Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It was a chilly day. It was a brisk spring day here in New York, but you know where it's even colder? In space! Take that shot. There's a big update from the heroes of the Artemis 2 lunar mission because the crew is officially heading home. That's great. Glad to hear that everything is working out, but how do I put this, fellas? Not a great time to return to Earth. You might want to take a couple of laps around the parking lot till the explosions stop. These astronauts have already set up an incredible record, traveling further from Earth than anyone before, which means humanity finally has enough miles to reach diamond medallion status. Now we can all get into the moon's Sapphire Reserve Lounge. They have 3 kinds of citrus water and those little wasabi peas. At its farthest, the Artemis 2 reached 252,756 miles from Earth. Or, as the New York Times helpfully put it this morning, if you took 22-inch dachshunds and laid them nose to tail, you'd need 728 million dogs to cover the distance. If you took one of the dachshunds on a brisk 3-mile-per-hour walk, you'd need to walk for more than 84,000 hours to get there. Man, Americans will do anything to not use the metric system. I don't know, how many hectares is that? The Artemis. I was wondering what sound that would make. The Artemis crew broke that distance record previously set by the Apollo 13 mission in 1970. Okay, but can you do that and make Meg Ryan fall in love with you in 3 different movies? I don't think so. Tom Hanks, still Space King. The crew also sent home some just amazing pictures of the far side of the moon, like this one taken during a solar eclipse. Man, I don't think the moon could possibly look cooler. Wow. This next one might be the most striking. It's a beautiful Earth set. It looks like the moon is the Earth and the Earth is the moon. So I guess now we got to do all the moon stuff, like controlling the tides and hitting your eye like a big pizza pie. Now, turning to the war in Iran and turning back to more moon stuff. Because, there you go. There you go. Because we got a ton of fun footage from this mission. Like at one point, a jar of Nutella floated through the cabin. Okay, I'm gonna say that's gotta be AI, because there's no way there were 4 people in space for 4 days and the jar is still full. In case there were any suspicions, NASA clarified that the agency does not select food in association with brand partnerships and that the Nutella appearance was not product placement. Okay, good to know, but then again, it wouldn't be the first time if they had done it. I mean, who can forget Neil Armstrong's famous words?
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for legs pantyhose. Earth to mission control top, these are sheer comfort.
During the 40 minutes when the moon was between their capsule and the Earth, the astronauts were totally out of contact with mission control, but the crew used that time wisely because, according to Wiseman, the captain, each one of us had a maple cream cookie, and then right back into the science. An experience previously known as high school lunchtime when your only friend is the chem teacher. Yeah. That joke's based on a true story. To celebrate their achievements, the president called into the mission, and it went kind of how you'd expect.
You look at, we had no astronaut has been to the moon since the days of Apollo program. The Apollo program was also very special, but that was 50 years ago, and at long last, America is back.
Why is he moonsplaining the Apollo program to actual astronauts? Let's see. Hello? Hello, yeah, it says here, Apollo was 50 years ago, haven't been to the moon since, and these are just bullet points. Feel free to put it in your own words. Whatever you do, don't read exactly what's on this piece of paper, or you will sound insane. Trump also asked about the moment the astronauts lost contact with mission control.
I'd like to ask, what was your feeling when you had no communication, zero communication, all of a sudden it was cut off by, obviously, your very special location. What was your feeling when you had no communication? A little bit different, perhaps.
What was your feeling at that moment when no one could ask you any questions? Even the questions inside your own head, those terrible shrieking voices in your skull, and you could finally just sit there and enjoy your cookie. Was it a good cookie? Okay, we've delayed this long enough. Let's head back to Earth, because Trump was so frustrated with the war in Iran that in a post on Sunday, he dropped an F-bomb and apparently converted to Islam. The true meaning of Easter. For over 2 weeks now, he's been threatening to destroy Iran's civilian infrastructure, which many war crime experts say is many war crimes. To drive home his point, this morning, Trump posted this chilling message: "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will." Okay, that is very upsetting by any measure. But I also want to point out that he doesn't say which civilization will die tonight, because ours has been seen wandering on a highway overpass. Trump has promised to deliver this civilization-ending blow tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, bad news, the world might end. Good news, not until after Wheel of Fortune. Okay? I'd like to, excuse me, I'd like to buy a vowel and a bunker, please. Trump concluded his threat to Iran by saying, "God bless the great people of Iran." Kind of a mixed message there. Like when Godzilla wore a t-shirt that said, "I heart Tokyo." Trump seems serious. Trump seems serious about this end of the civilization thing. One insider claims that of all the voices in the Situation Room, the president is the most bloodthirsty, like a mad dog. That is deeply upsetting. And he totally stole my movie idea for Cannibal President. This summer, Walton Goggins is Commander-in-Chomp. Meanwhile, Iran has refused to give in to Trump's demands, and yesterday, the regime called on all young people, athletes, artists, students, and university students and their professors to form human chains around power plants. Kind of an interesting choice of who they called on there. The statement continued, "Anyone who might be part of a protest movement, please line up single file in front of the power plant. Dress code is business flammable." There are not great guys. Not great guys. There are new developments in the dramatic story of Greg Phillips, the far-right top FEMA official in charge of disaster response, who has claimed he involuntarily teleported to a Waffle House 50 miles away. We've all been there. Back in college, I used to teleport to all sorts of places, often without pants. My family was so worried I had a teleportation problem. Phillips revealed his surprising mode of travel on a podcast last year.
I was with my boys one time, and I was telling I was going to go to Waffle House, and I ended up at a Waffle House like 50 miles away from where I was. They said, "Where are you?" I said, "A Waffle House." They said, "Waffle House where?" And I said, "Waffle House in Rome, Georgia." I said, "That's not possible. You just left here like a moment ago." But it was possible. It was real.
Now, You may find that hard to believe because it definitely did not happen. But what if I told you it didn't happen twice? Phillips claims teleportation on multiple occasions, as he explained.
I was on the phone. Oh my God, what's happening? And I was landed, um, and um, and landed about 40 miles away in a ditch outside of a Baptist church.
Okay, quick question. Will I understand the plot of 40 miles away in a ditch outside of a Baptist church if I haven't first seen 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri? Well, there's an update. Because last week, the New York Times interviewed roughly 24 workers and regulars at the Waffle House in question, and none said they were aware of anyone traveling to the 24-hour restaurants by paranormal means. Nope, no, sir, I did not see anything crazy. Now, if you excuse me, after break up a knife fight between 2 juggalos and a drunk middle schooler over a Fiesta omelet. By the way, you're from the New York Times? How many dachshunds between us and the moon? If I laid them end to end, like full tails, how would I? But thank you for checking. Thank you for checking. Would you want a waffle? Facing broad skepticism, Phillips is defending himself, posting, "The word teleportation was not mine. The more accurate biblical terms are translated or transported, not new ideas for people of faith." That is true. I am a person of faith myself, and I often meditate on Jesus' words from the Sermon on the Mount. Beam me up, Gotti. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Brandy Carlisle, and when we come back, right over there, Oprah Winfrey. Stick around.